Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention about that Chick-fil-A order is when I walked into the store, I thought, sure, this is going to be like a 10-minute drop at first, but have no fear. You know, the clothes that I wear came in handy. I said it before, this is why I wear this, you know, setup here, is because I only stood there for like a minute or two, and one of the workers, you know, saw the outfit, you know, come up to me with all kinds of 100 other people standing around me, and asked what order I was there for. Was able to tell her, and boom. I only waited in there like 2 minutes. As crazy as it sounds. They were just finishing up the order when I got in there. But so then so after those last segments that you saw, I delivered that video, and I don't have the 0 with me to hold up, but I'll just do this. 0 tip. So the $6.25 was all from DoorDash. That had to be something that was passed around to some other drivers. I mean, because that took place all in zone. There was no way, and that was just one meal. It was just one combo meal with a shake. So there is no way that started out with a $6.25 base pay. A bunch of Dashers must have passed on it, and so anyway, and then I get my next order after that. I think I got this like right as I was getting back out to my car and closing out that order. I got a $16.35 Meyer, 13 miles, 16 items. However, I'll throw up the screenshots. It was 8 of the 16 items was just Red Bull, a certain kind of Red Bull, and then 2 things of carrots, and then the rest was like individual single items. So pretty easy. The Red Bulls I struggled with just a little bit. They were pushed all the way back in the shelf, and like some plastic shelf strip was kind of hanging in front of that space. So at first I didn't see back there. Eventually found those, the coconut shavings or whatever bag of that was on the very top shelf, a little bit hard to see. But other than that I forget my shopping time on that, but I'll go ahead and throw that up. I want to say it was like 10 or 11 minutes. I think maybe like 11 minutes out of 16 or something like that. That delivered to a home right off of 104. So I got lucky on that. I got off of 104, off the exit. Just had to make 2 quick turns. I mean, the customer lived right there. So that was pretty convenient. Leave at the door. Then I get, coming back, I get a $8 stacked Jersey Mike's, $8.25, 7 total miles, and 2 orders. And that's with, you had to factor in, I was about 2.5 miles or so out of zone still when I got this order. So, and I was hoping that Stringtown Road was kind of died down a little bit, and it wasn't nearly as busy as when I was there for the Chick-fil-A order. Both of those orders were ready. Go to customer A, and I'll throw up the screenshot here of the customer instructions. I'm the guy with dreads driving around a big truck. Okay, so I'm supposed to just kind of like pull into this place and start just like driving around until I see somebody with dreads driving a truck. I'm just supposed to look and find you. So now, fortunately, I did a search on this address, and I'm very familiar with this place. I've been there like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times before in the past. Familiar drop-off location. So I knew exactly where I was going after I searched the address. And so I knew that, like, once I got there, I wasn't going to mess around more than a minute or two. If I didn't see this guy and he didn't respond to my messages, I know where the office is, and I was just going to leave it inside the office, take a picture, and go, even though it was hand-to-me order. But so I pull into the place, and it's this big, huge, outdoor, like, construction type, place. Big, huge cranes and slabs of cement that they process, or concrete, or whatever the heck. Or, I'm not a construction guy, so I can't tell you what all they do there. But anyway, so I drive in, I kind of turn the first corner. There's like a big box truck passing me, and I look. It's not a guy with dreads driving. Okay, so this isn't it. And then I start driving a little bit more past like the parked cars. I get alongside the office building, and I see, and this is all like gravel parking lot, dirt flying around, industrial type of place. And then all of a sudden, like in front of me, I see like this yard truck approaching me. And when I get a little bit closer, the guy waves, and okay, so I know that that's my customer. Now, he could have made this 100 times easier. Just all he had to do was just change one word in those instructions. If he would have said, "I'm the guy with the dreads," just change the word big to yard. I'm the guy with the dreads driving a yard truck. But boom, then I would have known. I would have pulled in there and known to be looking for a yard truck. I wouldn't have had, because otherwise I was looking at that box truck. There was semi trucks driving around, yard truck. There's multiple different kinds of trucks. So, but anyway, another customer with just not so accurate instructions, but it is what it is. The main moral of the story is I found the guy. And then the other one was pretty simple. The other one was leave at the door to a nice house about a mile away from there, nice community. That was no problem there. And I thought, sure, I could almost, I would have bet money on this, that $8.25, 2 orders. I was positive that this was one of these 2 orders was going to be a 0 tip. And like I said, I would have bet money on it. But surprise, surprise, I closed out the order, and it's DoorDash that shorted me. Go figure. Both customers tip. It was $2.50. So I got basically $1.75. No, not even that. I got not $1.75, $1.25 from DoorDash for each order. And then, so one customer tipped $3 and the other one $2.75. So thank you very much, DoorDash, for the $1.25 per order. And then I was close enough to go. I was wanting Jimmy John's for lunch. That's where I'm at now. I just placed my order just before starting this video. And so after I shut this down, just run through the drive-thru and get my order. I've been hooked for the last few weeks on the firecracker feast. This is at least the 3rd time, maybe the 4th time that I've gotten this feast. So it is what it is. And my free bag of chips rewards. I get the sandwich and 2 bags of chips. I did not get another offer by the time I got here, so I went ahead and logged off. This was a 6-hour, 38-minute long dash, active 3 hours, 54 minutes, 10 deliveries for $96.85. Like I said, that's close enough to goal for me. Started the dash at 78% acceptance rate, dropped down to 76. I had the 3 declines today, and the one I'm not sure about if, you know, that tropical smoothie, if it counted as a decline or not, or was, no, that was the one before that, the Chick-fil-A. And I drove, again, went over on mileage. So hopefully the next couple days I get a better day where not so many of these out of zone deliveries, or like a catering order or something to kind of, you know, reel things back in for the month, hopefully. But, made $96, but drove 116 miles. So that's 20 miles over today. So that's not too great. But anyway, so I'm going to shut this down and get my Jimmy John's, head home, and we'll live to dash another day. As always, make sure to stay safe out there driving, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again for watching.